What you say, Sidewinders? Welcome back to another video. We got a little something different today. We're here at BB's Mud Park Competition Acres, and we got 16 mega trucks that's going to run a time trial course, and the one that has the fastest time at the end of the event wins. We're going to start off here. This truck is called Down to Ashes, and they're going to run through this course and see who gets the quickest time. Here we go. Down to Ashes about ready to start his run through this time trial course. As he takes off, we're going to time all these trucks with a stopwatch. The clock starts when they take off. It finishes when they cross the line. We go over a couple ramps around the turn, 2 more ramps right here, and then we turn and jump into a mud pit. As Down to Ashes is making his way through the course right now, he's got some good momentum going as he splashes through the mud pit. Now we go around a bank turn, over a small ramp, and jump over a set of tires. Right here, and then the final turn to the finish line. Right here for Down to Ashes, and he gets a good run for the opening time here. We'll get the clock in just a second, and he gets a 43.11 for Down to Ashes. A good opening run there. Up next, we got the Nutcase Mega Truck. This is a step-side Z71. The time to beat is a 43.11 by Down to Ashes. Nutcase goes a little sideways out of the turn. He's still got some good momentum. The hood flies off. Watch out over there as he jumps into the mud pit. And he's got a good run going so far as he's coming around the bank turn. He has to slow down a little bit to get over these ramps right here. And he's got a good run going as he comes around the final turn to the line. And that's a good solid run there for the Nutcase Mega Truck. And he gets a 42.54, and he takes over the lead. Up next, we got the Ghost Rider Mega Truck. Another Chevy truck. Got some big horsepower and a awesome looking design. And he gets off the line pretty well. Coming over the ramps, a little bit of a rough landing there, but he's still got some good momentum. As he jumps into the mud pit and another big splash. He's got some good speed as he's coming around the bank turn. Keeping up the noise, keeping up the RPMs, sliding around the turns, and here he comes to the line. And a good run there. He gets a little sideways, but a good run there for the Ghost Rider, and he gets a 41.76 and a new leader. Up next, we got the Down and Dirty Mega Truck. This is a Cat Eye Chevrolet. Big horsepower once again as he comes off the line. Over the ramps. He slows down a little more in that turn than he may would have liked to. He sails over the other ramps. Oh! A rough landing there once again. So far, nobody has been able to clear those 2 jumps right there. As he jumps into the mud pit, he's still got some good momentum going. May need to try and make up a little ground as he was a little bit slow in that first turn. But nonetheless, he does have a good run going as he comes around the final turn to the line. And a good run there for the Down and Dirty Chevrolet. And he gets a 42.47, not quite fast enough to top the Ghost Rider, but he does move into second place. Up next, we got the Young Guns Mega Truck. This is a big Ford Super Duty. The black and red design with the blue shocks as he comes off the line. A little sideways over that ramp right there, but he recovers and he's got some good momentum going so far. Another rough landing. I don't think many people is going to be able to clear those 2 and 1 right there. But he's still going as he comes through the mud pit. He's got a nice smooth run going. We'll see where he ranks time-wise momentarily as he comes over the ramp into the final turn. And he brings the big Ford across the line. And a good run there for the Young Guns Mega Truck. And he gets a time of 43.23. Not quite fast enough there, but a good run for the Young Guns. Up next, we got the Retro Wave. This is a big Suburban. It's a longer truck. We'll see how he handles this course as he stands on the gas. Across the line, a little out of shape, but what a recovery there as he's still full throttle. A rough landing, gets into the water a little bit. He's still on the gas, big air through the mud pit. I tell you what, he is driving this thing up on 2 wheels, but he gasses it and recovers. I tell you what, for a big truck, this thing is really navigating well as he comes around the final turn. And a good run here for the Retro Wave. What a performance there for that big machine. He gets a 43.07. Not enough to win, but down in the hunt, a good run there. Up next, we got the Grizzly Mega Truck. This is a big Ford F-150 as he stands it up off the line. Big horsepower in this one. He is standing on the gas, whipping it around the turns. He's got some good momentum. Another rough landing. That has been the norm here so far this evening as he sails into the mud pit. He has got some good speed and momentum going as he's coming around the bank corner over the next couple ramps. He's got a good run going, coming around the final turn. And the Grizzly Mega Truck sails across the line. And a good run there. It's going over. Oh, we'll get the time. He's upside down. And Grizzly gets a 41.14, and he will take the lead. Well, folks, you know what we got to do now. We got to bring the flipper truck out. Everybody make room. We're going to have to get him to come over here and see if he can get the Grizzly Mega Truck back on all fours. It's a little muddy out here. He may have a little trouble getting swung around there to him. But once he does, he shouldn't have any trouble getting him back on all fours. This thing has flipped a full-sized monster truck back over before. So it shouldn't be any trouble whatsoever with this one. And he easily gets him back over on all 4 wheels, and once again the flipper truck saves the day. Alright, now the Grizzly Mega Truck can refire and make his way the rest of the way off the course. But once again, he is your new leader with a time of 41.14. Up next, we got the Little Destroyer. This is a Chevrolet Mega Truck based off of Dan Evans' Destroyer monster truck. This is a great looking machine, and he gets a good start off the line. A little wide there, almost getting into the grass. and he almost clears it. That's closer than anyone else has been, but he don't quite clear it. Still a little bit of a rough landing as he sails into the mud pit, but he's got some good momentum going as he comes around the turn. Over these next couple jumps, he's got a good run going, and he's going to push it to the line as he sails across, and a good run there for the little destroyer. And he gets a 41.43, not quite enough to pass up the Grizzly truck, but a good run there, and he's in second place. Up next, we got the General Square Mega Truck. Another Chevrolet, big horsepower once again, a good start off the line as he sails over the ramps, and he's got some good speed going, coming out of the first turn. Sails, oh, watch out! Oh, he's going over! Upside down in the ditch line. And the General Square crashes out. A tough break there as he will be unable to complete his run. And he gets a DNF. A tough break there. Up next we got Just Boggin. Another big Suburban, a longer truck like the Retro Wave. We'll see how he does, as these longer trucks have done very good on this course. If you go by the Retro Wave, Just Boggin has a good smooth run going so far. You see the wreckage of the General Square still in the ditch line there. The flipper truck really can't get over to it, but nonetheless, Just Boggin having a good smooth run as he comes around the next section of the course, and he is handling it very well. Over around the final turn to the line. Here he comes, and we'll get the clock in for Just Boggin. And a good smooth run there, and he gets a 43.85. Not quite enough to win, but a good smooth run there. Up next we got the Second Amendment Mega Truck. Another classic Chevrolet, a great looking machine. Big horsepower off the line. And he gets through the first section of the course very well. Slows it down a little bit to get over these two ramps here. He doesn't want to take a chance on trying to clear them and having a rough landing like the other guys have been doing. But he splashes through the mud pit. He's got a good run going. Again, very smooth as he comes around. Oh, he has to slow down a little more than he may would have liked to right there. But still a good run as he comes around the final turn to the line. And he sails across. And a good run there for the Second Amendment Chevrolet. A 42.86. Not enough for the lead, but a good solid run once again there. Up next we got the Rowdy Mega Truck. This is a big Chevy Tahoe. A big wheel stand off the line. As you can tell, once again, big horsepower in this one. As he's coming around the next section of the course. Slows down a little bit to get over those ramps. Now turning for the mud pit. Whoa, a little sideways, watch out! That could have been a ugly landing. As he's coming around the turn, watch out up on two wheels! He had some good momentum going, but that's really going to hurt him. As he's sailing over the ramps, trying to get it across the line here. And a good run there for the Rowdy Mega Truck. But that little mishap in the turn really hurt him. A 43.69. Not quite enough for the lead there. Up next we got the Speed Shop Mega Truck. This is a smaller truck, lower to the ground. We'll see how these smaller trucks handle this course. He's got some good speed coming off the line. Looks like he's got some good momentum as he tries to sail over the jumps. Again, doesn't quite clear them. but he jumps into the mud pit. He's still got a good run going. The hood flies off coming out of the mud pit. He's got a really good run going so far as he comes over the next ramp to the final turn, to the line, having a little bit of trouble getting squared up for the final ramp, but he sails across it, and a good run there for the Speed Shop truck, and he gets a 42.40. Not enough for the lead, but a good solid run there. Up next we got the Assassin Mega Truck. This is a big Chevrolet with big, tall, narrow tires, a big wheel stand off the line. This is a great looking truck with a ton of horsepower, but a little slow out of the first turn. Doesn't want a chance flipping over with those big, narrow tires. And he is having a little trouble in the turns, trying to get squared up to get through the mud pit. The Assassin having an okay run, but really having to creep through these turns, as that's what is really causing him to struggle here. He's got the horsepower, but he can't get the speed around these turns, having trouble getting squared up, and he's going over. A barrel roll for the Assassin, and he gets a 47.92 as he comes to a stop. Up next we got the Wanted Mega Truck. Another great looking Chevrolet. Another truck a little lower to the ground. Let's see how well he handles this course. He gets through the first section very well. He's got a good run going. Some good momentum coming around to the mud pit as he sails in. And a big splash. He's got a really good run going as he comes around the bank turn to the next couple ramps. Now here he comes around the final turn to the line. And a good run there for the Wanted Mega Truck. Very close to the lead time, a 41.68. That puts him in third. A really good run there. Alright folks, our last competitor is the Burnt Rubber Mega Truck. This is a big Chevrolet, wheels up off the line. He stands on the gas. Our last competitor, Grizzly Mega Truck, still leads with a 41.14. Burnt Rubber is the last truck that has a chance to beat that as he sails into the mud pit. He's got a very good run going. He's going to have to continue that momentum if he's going to beat that big, powerful Grizzly Ford. But he is looking good as he whips it around the final turn and sends it to the line. And a good run there for the Burnt Rubber Chevrolet. Will get the clock in. And the time, a 40.95. And there is your winner. The Burnt Rubber Chevrolet has done it here in our first ever Mega Truck Time Trial competition for Sidewinder Motorsports. What a run there for the Burnt Rubber Chevrolet. Very, very impressive. Congratulations to the Burnt Rubber Mega Truck on a win here in the first ever time trial. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. We will more than likely be back here at this mud park. This is a huge place and there is a lot of things to do here. And we'll definitely be doing some more Mega Trucks, probably. These things were a lot of fun, but in the meantime, enjoy Burnt Rubber's celebration. Congratulations to him once again, and we will see you next time with some more monster truck or Mega Truck action. So long, everybody.